All right. So good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for coming. My name is Brianna. For those of you who don't know me, we're at Urban Yoga. Actually, we're in Ruth Hardy Park, coming to you from Urban Yoga. And we'll go ahead and work the hips today. So we'll start laying on our backs. So go ahead and lay flat on your back. Bring the soles of the feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana, and just let the knees fall open. I will start by taking one hand to the heart, one hand to the lower belly. Let the shoulders relax on the mat. And if you're comfortable, go ahead and close the eyes. We'll start by taking a nice deep breath in. Pull the breath all the way to the top. Open the mouth, let it go. And then slowly start to deepen the breath in through the nose. And exhale gently through the nose. Just nice and easy. Inhale, feel the lower belly, side ribs, top of the chest. Exhale through the nose, soften the shoulders, empty the breath out. And get this nice rhythm going. Inhale, feel the lower hand, side ribs, maybe the breath comes to the top hand. And as you exhale, soften the jaw, relax the shoulders. Do about 5 more rounds. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let something go. Just getting this nice rhythm, connecting to yourself, to your body, your breath. And getting present for today's practice. Few more cycles. And we'll just go right into it. Take the hands off the body, grab underneath the knees, help the knees up to center, and go ahead and hug both knees into the chest. Apanasana, squeeze the knees in and do some circles on the ceiling or the sky with the kneecaps. So go in one direction and take the knees the other way, little circles. We'll keep the right knee in, extend the left leg straight out. So heel comes on the mat, that left heel, drop it down. Right leg squeeze into the chest. Go ahead, straighten the right leg to the sky, interlace the hand behind the hamstring, and pull the right leg into the chest. Point and flex the toes, circle the ankle. And if your hamstrings are on the more open, you can actually maybe climb the hands up a little higher. Just keep the head and the shoulders on the mat. And don't forget about that left leg. So long line of energy through the left leg, flexing the left toes. Good. One more breath. Exhale, bend the right knee. We'll take a twist. Right arm out to the side, cut the knee across the body for a twist. Nice and easy. Maybe you're gazing toward the ceiling. If you want to deepen the twist, look over your right shoulder. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, right shoulder, relax it down. Inhale, bring the knee back to center. And then go ahead and bend the left knee. So the sole of the foot comes on the mat. We'll take the right ankle and cross it over the left knee. And we'll go into thread the needle. Lift the knees in toward the chest, thread the right arm through, catch a hold of the back of the left thigh. And we want to keep the right toes flexing. The left foot can hang loosely. See if you can press the tailbone to the mat a little more. Johnny, yeah, tailbone down. Nice. And then slowly let that go, uncross the legs, and then left knee into the chest, straighten the right leg out. Reach through the right heel, Pull the left leg in. And then go ahead, straighten it out. Left leg to the sky, interlace the hand behind the back of the thigh. And breathe. Point and flex the left toes, maybe circle the ankle. And if your hamstrings are more open, maybe you climb the hand up towards the calf, maybe the ankle. Good, go ahead and rebend the left knee, take a twist. Left arm out to the side, cut the knee across the body, twist it open. And then if you want to deepen it, gazing over the left fingertips. Feel the left rib cage spin down to the mat a little bit more. Good, inhale, knee to center. Go ahead and bend the right leg, and then left ankle, cross it over the right knee. Go ahead, thread the needle, lift the knees into the chest, thread the left arm through, and catch a hold of the right thigh. Flexing the left toes. So shoulder blades stay on the mat, tailbone pressing down, so you feel the entire back body on the mat. And slowly let the foot down, uncross the legs. We'll take a happy baby. So grab the outer edges of the feet, or if you can't reach the outer edges of the feet, go ahead and grab behind the knees. Just weighing the feet, weighing the hips down. Crown of the head is on the mat. Maybe rock a little side to side. Good, bring the knees together, grab the backs of the knees and rock head to tail. Forward and back, just do a little rocks. And then once you get enough momentum, we'll come up to all fours. Tabletop position and go ahead and do some cat cows. Go on your own time, just let the fingers spread comfortably. And then make sure the hips are right underneath the knees, all 10 toes pressing. As you lift the chest, nice deep breath in, exhale, round the back, chin to chest. And just connect with breath with movement here. Any little micro adjustments you want to do to get into the spine, maybe circle the hips, anything that feels good, go ahead and do it. This is your practice. So you can listen to what I have to say. You can do something completely different. Yep. All right. At the bottom of your next exhalation, round the back. And then find a neutral spine. So come to a neutral spine, allow the navel to hug in and up just a little bit so we stabilize the core. Then walk the hands in front about 3 inches, curl the toes under, hips up and back, down dog. Just getting right into it. Really press the floor away as you reach the hips toward the back of the room. Everyone go ahead and put a bend in the knees. Both knees, bend them down a lot. See if you can reach the hips. We'll stay in down dog. Reach the hips high toward the sky. So we lengthen the entire spine. And then any amount, start to straighten the thighs. And then descend the heels down. And the heels, it's not important for the heels to reach the mat. It's just more important to create length in the spine. So if your heels don't reach the mat, that's okay. And we'll take 5 breaths. So feel the outer arms wrap in towards the ears. So we want to spiral the biceps in toward the ears. And the chest is sinking down as the hips, like somebody's grabbing the tops of your thighs, the hips are moving way back. Good. Inhale, we'll shift forward into a plank pose. Top of the push-up, feel free to lower the knees if you want to do a little less. So strong in the hands. Go ahead, lift the right leg up an inch or 2 off the mat. So 3-legged plank. Hold it. Lower it down. Left leg, lift it up an inch or 2. Nice. And then lower it on down. Feel free to use the knees if you need. Shift the shoulders over the wrist. Lower out to the count of 3 all the way down. 1, 2, you're at chaturanga. 3, you're on your belly. Untuck the toes. Low cobra, lift the chest. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Bhujangasana, low cobra. Go ahead, hover the hands an inch or 2 off the mat. Keep the elbows squeezing into the body. Exhale, lower all the way down. Go ahead, curl the toes under, lift the kneecaps, lower belly in a little bit, press to plank or all fours. Inhale and exhale, down dog. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, walk the hands back to the feet. Keep a generous bend in the knees. Feet are hips distance. Yeah, go ahead and hold elbows. Let the crown of the head hang down. Shake out the neck. Little sways side to side. Release the hands. Ardha Uttanasana. Lift the chest, flat back. Hands can be on ankles, shins, or the floor. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, lift the chest, flat back. Bring the hands to the hips, elbows in, little bend in the knees as you rise all the way up. And then step to the front of the mat. And we can stay, if you have anything going on in the lower back today, you could take the feet and stay hips distance, or traditionally bring the big toes to touch, little bit of space between the heels. Find our Tadasana, so arms out to the side. We'll root the feet. Inhale, lift up. Lift the side rib cage as you lift. Maybe the palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Relax the neck as you go down. Inhale, Ardha, lift just the chest. Exhale, bend the knees. Step back, plank pose. We'll take one vinyasa. Shift the shoulders over the wrist. Lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, move through low cobra. Lift the chest. Exhale, lower forehead to the mat. Curl the toes, lift the knees. Inhale, plank or all fours. Exhale, take it back. Down dog. 3 cycles of breath. Just even everything out. It sure got warm right now, huh? Sure warmed up quick. All right, so go ahead, come up onto your tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward at the bottom of your exhale, step or float the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold on down. Long spine brings you all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, root the feet, arms rise. Exhale, fold on down. Uttanasana, let the neck go. Inhale for Ardha. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bend the knees, step back, plank. Move through a vinyasa, or you could skip it, down dog. Halfway down or to your belly. Inhale, cobra, or if you want to take it to an up dog, straighten the arms, press into the feet, lift the thighs. And then exhale, down dog. Nice deep breath in. Open the mouth. Let something go. Good. Feet are about hips distance. Lift the right leg to the sky. Come up onto the tippy toes of the left foot. Keep lifting the leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders above the wrist, and pause. Inhale, we'll take it back, 3-legged dog. Reach the right leg way back. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders, wrist. Pause here. Inhale, last time, lift it up. Exhale, knee to chest, press into the hands, see if you can round the back, and then step the foot best you can to the front of the mat. Lower the back knee down, Anjane, lift the arms, low lunge. Love it. Ankles or knee is right over the ankle. If it's overshooting the ankle, walk the foot up just a little bit. Yep, nice. Go ahead, interlace the hands behind the back. Bring the palms right to your sacrum, roll the shoulders back, and then maybe the arms can be a little bit straighter. Coil the chest, look up toward this blue sky we have. Gray. It's gray. I like to think of it as blue. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Go ahead, straighten the right leg all the way out. Ardha Hanumanasana. Flex the right toes. Inhale, lift the chest, and keeping a long spine, fold down, coming to your edge. Inhale, rebend the right knee. We'll walk the right foot over to the right, both hands on the inside of the right foot, coming into a lizard pose. So untuck the back toes if they're tucked, coming down. Maybe stay on your hands if this is good enough stretch for the hips. If you want to drop down to your forearms, feel free. If you have blocks at home, feel free to bring your forearms to some blocks as well. Go ahead, come to the outer edge of the right foot. We'll take the right hand and press the right leg open. Rolling the right shoulder back, maybe look up. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Heel toe the right foot back to center. Then charge up the back leg. Stepping back, plank pose. Feel free, take a vinyasa or skip it. To your belly or halfway down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Whew. 3 breaths. In and out through the nose. Steadying everything out. When you're ready, left foot to the sky, lift it up. Keep the hips level, toes down. And then exhale, knee to chest, shoulders above the wrist, pause. Inhale, take it all the way up, 3-legged dog, lift it high. Exhale, knee to chest, pause here. Last time, inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to chest. This time we'll round the back, press into the hands, round the back, find that cat stretch, and then step the foot all the way up. Lower the back knee down, untuck the toes, Anjane, lift it up. For stability, outer hips firm in. Nice. Take a cactus arm. So bend the elbows out to the side. Feel the shoulder blades press into the heart. Maybe look up. Offer the heart. One more breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Straighten out the left leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. Flex the left toes. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold, coming to your edge. We want to flex the left toes to protect the knee. Rebend. Nice. And then heel toe the left foot over to the left. Untuck the toes if they're tucked. Both hands to the inside, coming into lizard. And just notice one side may be a little different. If you feel okay and you want to come down to your forearms, go ahead. And then just let the body ease into this shape. And then when you're ready, you can come to the outer edge of the left foot. Take the left hand to the thigh. And press the left knee open. Roll the chest. And then let that go. Come back up onto hands. If you've dropped down to your forearms, heel toe the foot to center. Charge up the back leg, and we'll step forward this time. Inhale, Ardha, lift the chest. Exhale, fold on down. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Drop the hips, lift the arms. So sinking low in your chair. Make sure the toes are parallel. And then look down, see if you can see your toes. If you can't see your toes, shift the shins back a little bit more so you can see all 10 toes. Weights in the heels. Love it. Yep. Lift the breastplate up. Cactus arms out to the side. I know, I do this every day. Inhale, arms up. And then go ahead, straighten the thighs, lift it up, look up, touch the palms. Exhale, hands to heart. And then chair pose, Utkatasana, just for a breath. Sink the hips, lift the arms. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold on down. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step, or if you have a float back in your practice, you can go do that. Float the legs back, landing in Chaturanga. Only if you have that. Inhale through your back bend of choice. And exhale, down dog. Bring the feet together. Right leg to the sky, lift it up. Turn the toes to the right, bend the knee and drop the heel to the bum. We want to keep the shoulder girdle square, so feel the right shoulder drop down a little bit. Exhale, knee to chest. Step forward, back heel down, warrior two. So back heel spins down, heel to arch, come on up. Warrior two, gazing over the right fingertips. Love it. So again, the knees right over the ankle. Right hip, wrap it under so the knee doesn't buckle in. If the knee's buckling in, work the right hip under a little more. Back thigh likes to go weak. Can we firm it back? Relax the shoulders, soften the jaw. Stay low in the front knee. Reverse the warrior. Top hand up, back hand down the back thigh. Maybe you want to take a little bind. Inhale, come all the way up, warrior two. Give the front thigh a break. Maybe shorten your stance a little more if you need to. Go into triangle pose. Reach as far forward as you can, and then hand comes to either your shin, maybe to the floor. Left arm to the sky. So way down the big toe mound. So that's your anchor in this pose. Big toe mound and inner heel weighing down. Right hip is still wrapping under. Left rib cage, spin it back. And then we'll take a half bind. Turn the left thumb back to the back wall. And then take the left hand behind the back. Maybe you can grab a hold of the right inner thigh. Rolling the left shoulder back. If it's all right in your neck, look up. If not, go ahead, just look to the side or even down. Feel free to stay here. If you want to get into the core, reach the right arm towards the front of the room. So keeping your bind, little micro bend in the right knee. Yeah, so keep the hand. Yep, you got it. And then lower the right hand down. Release the left arm to the sky. Nice deep breath in. And then come all the way up. Stand up. Hands to hips, parallel the feet. Inhale, lift the chest. Arch the back, exhale, fold on down. Prasarita Padottanasana, hands come underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, and then walk the hands back so they're in line with the feet. And just let the crown of the head hang all the way down. Little cooling forward fold. Make sure the feet are parallel. Shift a little bit more weight into the balls of the feet. So we get the hips to stack right over the ankles. Shoulders draw away from the ears. And then walk the hands back underneath the shoulders and then all the way to the front of the mat. And then stepping back, plank pose. Maybe you want to take a three-legged plank, maybe a three-legged chaturanga, or not. Inhale through your back bend of choice. And then take it back, down dog. Whoo! Nice deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Join the feet together, left leg to the sky, lift it up. To bum, drop it down. Feel the left shoulder square down a little bit so the chest is square. Exhale, knee to chest, step forward. Back heel spins down. Warrior two, when you're ready, taking your time, come on up. Stay low in the front knee, so it's right over the ankle, gazing over the left fingertips. And again, if you find the left knee buckling in, work the left hip under, back thighs nice and firm. Nice. Relax the shoulders, soften the front toes. Bend an inch deeper, slowly reverse. Top hand up, back hand down the back thigh. Maybe take a little bind. Inhale, come all the way up, warrior two. Straighten out the front leg. Maybe shorten your stance a little more, triangle pose. Reach forward, hand comes to shin, maybe floor. If you have blocks at home, you know what to do. Take your hand to a block. And then right arm to sky. We'll find a little half bind. Turn the right thumb to the back of the room and then wrap it around the back. Maybe you can catch a hold of the left inner thigh. And then right shoulder, really roll it back. And breathe. In through the nose. Out through the nose. If you did it on the other side and you want to get into the core, left arm, lift it all the way up to the front of the room. Keep your bind. Little micro bend in the front knee. If anything hurts, don't do it. Pull out a little bit. And exhale, release the left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. And then come up all the way to standing, hands to hips, and we'll parallel the feet. Swing the heels in just a little bit. So toes out, heels in, drop it down, sink the hips, bend the knees. Goddess pose, hands to heart. And we'll go ahead, rock side to side. Little bit, just little rocks. Slowly come back to center. Inhale, arms up. Stay low in the hips. And if you feel stable, lift the heels. Shaking is good. We'll hold it. Building strength. One more breath. Exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hands to hips. We'll heel toe the feet together. And then step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Big inhale. Exhale, fold on down. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. And exhale, step or float the feet back. Move through a vinyasa or go ahead and skip it. Downward facing dog. 5 cycles of breath. If you need a child's pose, go ahead and lower the knees. This would be a good time to take a little break. So 5 cycles of breath. Feel free to stay in down dog. All right, if you made it to child's pose, make your way back into downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, right leg to the sky, lift it up, heel to bum, roll the hip open. Exhale, knee to chest, step forward. Back heel spins down, warrior two, come back up. So we'll reach forward, right forearm comes to the thigh, left arm to sky. So this is a modified side angle. Go ahead, turn the left palm to the front of the room and lengthen it over the ear. And we're breathing. If you want to take this a step further, maybe you can take the right hand down to the inside of the foot. If that's not available, just keep the right forearm on the thigh. Feel the left rib spin back. And then if you want to take a bind, inhale, left arm up. Spin the left thumb back. Catch a hold of the right inner thigh. Half bind. If you want to go for the full bind, we have options here. Just listen to your body. Take the right arm underneath and maybe you can catch a hold of your fingertips. It's not important, but if you're sacrificing the chest dropping down, see if you can pull up out of it, rolling the left shoulder back. One more breath. You got it. And then slowly release the binds if you have it. And then exhale, hands come back down. And we'll take both hands to the inside again. Stay on the ball of the back toes, lizard pose. This is a more active lizard. If you want to do a little less, you can drop the back knee down. What are you laughing at over there? An active lizard. Yep, active lizard, ready to pounce. And then if it's okay in your body, maybe you could drop down to your forearms. If it's not, don't worry about it. Just coming to your edge. Maybe rock a little forward and back. And slowly come back up. Heel toe the right foot back to center. We'll take a twist. Left hand down, right arm all the way to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Step back, plank pose. Move through a vinyasa nice and slow, or skip it, which is what I'm going to do. We'll all meet in downward dog. Join the feet together. Left leg to the sky, lift it up. Open the hip, heel to bum. Nice. Then exhale, knee to chest, step forward. Back heel down. Warrior two. Come on up. Staying low in the front knee. And then go ahead, reach far forward. Hand comes to your thigh. And then spin the rib cage, right arm to sky. Turn the palm, lengthen it over the ear. Extended right angle pose. And we're breathing here. If you did it on the other side, slide the left hand down to the inside of the foot or on a block even. And then if you took a bind, inhale, right arm up, spin the thumb to the back, and then take your bind, wrap it around the back. Half bind, if you want to go for the full bind, left arm underneath, and then go ahead, catch your hold of your fingertips, rolling the chest. So really lift the heart, roll the right shoulder back. And then slowly release. And exhale, hands come down to the inside, come up onto the ball of the back toes. Maybe you need to heel toe the left foot over just a little bit. Active lizard. Drop it down, maybe coming onto your forearms. And if you want to rock forward and back. And then if you drop down to your forearms, come back up to hands. Heel toe the left foot back to center, stepping back plank pose. And then slowly move through a vinyasa. This would be your last option, or go ahead, skip it. And then downward facing dog. Once you get there, nice deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let something go, exhale. Go ahead, walk the hands back to the feet. We'll heel toe the feet as wide as the mat. Swing the toes out, take a squat, malasana. Squat on down, bring the elbows to the knees. If you are at home, feel free to sit up on a block. Hands come to your heart, lift the chest. Right hand to heart, left arm to sky. Lift it up. Exhale, come back to center. Left hand to heart, right arm up. And exhale, hands to heart. And then take a seat, sit on down. Swing the legs out in front of you. Find boat pose, Navasana. Go ahead, lift the legs up. You can keep the hands next to your sides. You can grab the backs of the knees. A little more challenging, arms forward, lifting the chest. And we're breathing. Working the transverse abdominis. If you want to take it a step further, maybe start to straighten the legs. Keep lifting the chest. Slowly we'll lower down, low boat. Stay hovering. Inhale, come up, high boat. Exhale, low boat. It's not easy. Inhale, come up, high boat. And exhale, low boat. Stay hovering, arms behind the head. You can drop the head down, just keep the legs hovering. Inhale, lift up, crunch it up. Exhale, lower head. Keep the legs hovering, you can drop them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 1, 2 more. My counting's always off. And lower. Last time, inhale. And exhale, drop everything down. Release the hands from underneath the head. Go ahead, bend the knees. And take both feet about hips distance. We'll find a bridge pose. Hands come alongside the hips. This will feel really nice in the stomach. Press into the heels, lift the chest, lift the hips. And then go ahead, roll the shoulders underneath the back. So you start to coil the chest. Maybe hands stay alongside the hips. If you want to find an interlace the hands behind the back. If you're interlacing, go ahead, roll the shoulders underneath. And then exhale, lower the hips, release the hands if you have them from under, and take a moment and breathe. Good. Feet come back to hips distance, bend the knees. Find another bridge pose, hands alongside the hips. When you're ready, press into the heels, lift the hips high. Roll the shoulders underneath, maybe find an interlace. And if you're interlacing, roll the shoulders again. So reinstill the shoulders rolling under. Tailbones pulling forward. And then lower the hips all the way down. Take the feet as wide as the outer edge of the mat and windshield wiper the knees side to side. Good. And then you can rock up to a seat or roll off to one side and push yourself up. We'll find Sukhasana. So you can cross at the shins or the ankles. If you're really open in the hips, we can take a fire log pose. So we'll do the right foot or right ankle over the left knee. If you're really open in the hips. If not, just stay in Sukhasana. So we want to get that little divot in the ankle. Try to get it right on the knee and flexing the right toes. And then the left foot sometimes likes to hide. See if you can get the shins to stack if you're doing fire log. Take the hands alongside the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Nice long spine. Start to fold down a little or a lot, just coming to your edge. Maybe you don't even fold here. Maybe this is plenty. In that case, just stay right here. And close the eyes and breathe. So in your mind's eye, see if you can watch the breath and draw the breath down to the right hip. So as yogis, we can learn to guide energy in the body. So there's a little visualization you can do with the breath. So as you inhale, draw the breath down. As you exhale, press the breath out into that right hip. 3 more deep yogic breaths. Yogic breaths are nice and long and smooth. Slowing down, cooling down. And then easy, slowly lift yourself up. And then take both feet straight out in front of you. And then give the legs a little shake. We'll do the other side. So whichever crossing you didn't do, go ahead and do it. And I think we did the left ankle this time over the right knee, or just switch it if you're staying in Sukhasana. Walk the right foot up so you stack the shins, flex the left toes, arms alongside the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Sit up nice and tall. And then maybe you stay here. Maybe you ease into it, coming into a little forward fold. And just notice one side may be tighter. So taking your time, you don't want to pull anything. If anything hurts, if there's any, come out. Again, if you want to use that visualization, inhale, draw the breath down. Exhale, press the breath out right to the left hip. Inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, press the breath down through the hips, even off your mat. 3 more deep breaths. Hip openers can be very intense, so just notice what's arising. If you have a tendency to come out, if it's too intense, see if you could stay with it, even an extra breath. And nice and slowly, when you're ready, come all the way up. And then bring the legs back to center. Shake it out. And go ahead, sit up nice and tall. Root the sit bones. If you have a blanket or something to sit up on, go ahead, sit up on it. Inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. We'll take Janu Shirshasana. So bend the knee out to the side. And if you need a block underneath the knee, feel free. Inhale, arms up. Flex the left toes. Twisting towards the left leg. Go ahead, fold on down and grab something. Maybe you catch the calf, the ankle, or the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, lift the chest, re-lengthen the spine. Exhale, coming down, fold to your edge and breathe. Feel free to stay here. If you want to take this and do a little twist, we'll take the left hand to the left hip, nudge it back, and then right hand will go over the outer edge of the left foot, or maybe you grab your shin. Inhale, we'll lengthen the crown of the head forward, and exhale, start to twist over to the left, and then fold on down. But keep a nice long spine, so try to prevent the lower back or the upper back from rounding. And then come on back to center and slowly walk the hands in towards the chest. Help the knee up to center, and then we'll take a twist. So the foot can come either next to the knee or across over the left foot. Right arm behind the back. Inhale, left arm up. Start to twist, and then you could grab a hold of the right thigh, pulling the right knee into the chest. And just notice if you're leaning back or leaning forward, try to root the sit bones and sit up nice and tall. Inhale, lift, and exhale, slowly start to twist, allowing the right shoulder to slide down the back. Good. Slowly unwind. And then straighten out both legs. Feel free to shake it out if you need. Yeah, or pat it out. We'll do the other side. Left knee in. Revolve the leg out to the side when you're ready. And then sole of the foot. Inhale, arms up. Straighten or flex the right toes. Twisting towards the right leg and fold on down. Grabbing something. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, nice long spine. Fold, coming to your edge. And we'll breathe. What's that? Yeah, take a nap. And if you did it on the other side, right hand comes to the hip crease. We'll try to nudge the right hip back. Left hand will come to the outer edge of the foot or the shin. Inhale, lift the crown of the head, lengthen it forward. Exhale, start to twist, and then roll the right shoulder back. Mm-hmm. And go ahead, come on back to center. One more forward fold. And then when you're ready, walk the hands into the chest. Help the knee back up, and we'll take the leg over the knee, or the left foot over the right knee. Left arm behind the back. Inhale, left arm up, or right arm up, excuse me, and then start to twist, and then catch a hold of the left thigh, pulling the knee into the chest. Inhale, root the sit bones, lift the chest. Exhale, start to twist. Left shoulder, slide it down the back. And the head will be the last to go. Slowly unwind. And then straighten both legs out. Shake it out. Pat it out. Flex the toes. Inhale, arms up. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Grabbing something. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, folding down. And if your hamstrings are on the tighter side, you can do a little micro bend in the knees. If you have a strap at home, grab a strap, loop it over both soles of the feet. And nice and slowly come on all the way up. Bend the knees. Both feet on the mat. And reach the hands far forward. Think of lifting the chest and slowly roll all the way down. So using your core to lower. Nice and slow. Love it. Love it. And then once you land, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Just give yourself a little love. Good. And then take the arms out to the side. We'll cross the right knee over the left. So you're sitting in a chair. Maybe do a single wrap, or maybe you want to do a double wrap. Maybe you can wrap the foot around. And then lift the knees into the chest. We'll take a twist. So bump the hips over to the right and drop the knees to the left. And if this is too deep for you, you could uncross the legs and just do a gentle twist. So just stack the knees. Reach the right arm out to the side. Left hand can rest on the thigh, maybe gazing toward the ceiling, or maybe looking past the right hand. This is a really deep twist. And then inhale the legs back to center. And then level out the hips. Keep the legs crossed. Just do one cross though. If you double wrapped, unwrap one of them. Lift the knees into the chest. And then we'll take a little happy baby variation. So you can grab the shins and pull them down. If you can reach the outer edges of the feet, grab those. Lift the knees up and then take the legs out to the side. And if you can't grab the outer edges of the feet, like I said, you can grab the shins also. And then exhale, slowly release. Uncross the legs. Shake your tail side to side. If any tension creeped up in the lower back. And we'll go ahead and do the other side. So left foot or left knee, cross it over the right knee. Find a single wrap or a double wrap. Lift the knees into the chest. We'll do a hip bump over to the left and drop the knees to the right. Oof. Then reach far through the left hand, maybe gazing over the left fingertips. And again, if this is too deep, just stack the knees, uncross the legs. Inhale, bring the knees all the way back to center. And then level out the hips, so you may need to scooch the hips over. Lift the knees up. Find just a single wrap, and then go ahead, grab either your shins or the outer edges of the feet for a happy baby variation. So take the legs out to the side. And slowly let that go. Uncross the legs, hug both knees into the chest, and roll out the lower back. Just rock a little side to side. And go ahead, curl up, nose to knee, wrap your hands around the shins in a tight little ball. Nice deep breath in, give yourself a little squeeze, and then exhale, release into Shavasana. Straighten out the legs. So take up some space here. Let the legs fall open a little bit wider than the hips. Take the arms out to the side. Palms spin up to the sky. Close the eyes if you're comfortable. And all that hard work you just did, let it go. Let the bones get heavy. Relaxing the facial muscles. Unhinging the jaw. Just surrendering here in this last final pose. Relaxing. Releasing. And letting go. This may be the only moment of the day that you might get to relax or have this time to yourself. So enjoy it. If you notice the mind wandering, so without judgment, just bring it back. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come on out, stretch the arms up and overhead. Bring the ankles together. Take a nice deep stretch. And then exhale, release the hands, bending the knees. Slowly roll to one side and press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. If you're comfortable, keep the eyes closed. Sit up nice and tall. Let the hands rest on the tops of the thighs. Can be down for a little more grounding, or spin the palms to face up if you want to receive a little bit. Sometimes it's nice to be on the receiving end of things, not so much giving all the time. Just take this moment in a little short seated meditation just to absorb the benefits of your practice, noticing how you feel. Beautiful. Keep the eyes closed. Go ahead, sweep the arms up and over the head, gathering up all the energy. And then bring that energy right to the in between your palms. And as you exhale, draw that beautiful energy you just cultivated right down to your heart center. Let the thumbs press right up to your chest, right into the center of the heart. Lift the chest and stay lifted. Lower the mind down to the fingertips. Thank you so much for joining us today. Just take this moment to honor yourself, honor your practice, and honor each other. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. If you haven't donated, urbanyoga.org, feel free to donate. We have part classes going on Thursday through Sunday, so take a look at that. And then our schedule, it's up on the website. Yep. All right. Yeah, and prayers to these fires and the animals, always. So scary. All right, I'll see you next time. Thank you.